Hey guys, it's been a minute, and I know that. Uh, you know, just had a lot going on. I guess it's just getting used to my schedule. Um, I've been start going back through some of my older videos. Well, I say older. Videos that I did about a year ago. Uh, need an apple cider vinegar drink. Anyway, yeah, videos I did about a year ago. That were off from the homesteading survival site. On could you see adapting to the homestead mindset? The one that was before that, could you build a homestead from scratch? I think that was it. Or could you start homesteading from where you are, or something like that? I would actually have to go back and find it because I'm tired, you guys. This is day 5, and they've got me on Monday through Friday right now. Don't get me wrong, I love the job. Okay, I love the job. I'm just tired and just working till 12:30 every night, and I don't get enough sleep because I have to be up by at least 8 o'clock in the morning to get anything done. So, and tomorrow and Sunday off, and tomorrow I've got to go out to the garden. I have to. Well, Scott and I are gonna go out to breakfast first of all. We're gonna make Saturday our weekly thing, going out to breakfast, because we're trying to work on our marriage, ourselves and each other, and yeah, it's just a thing right now. But we're gonna go out to breakfast, and then after we get home, I'll have to stop at Chloe's first and drop off the stuff to her that I have for her, and then we'll go out to breakfast. And after we get home, we're gonna have to go out to the garden. We've got a lot of garden stuff to pick. I gotta pick beans and a bunch of tomatoes, little cherry ones. I never got the big ones. I had a lady give me some bigger ones. Uh, I do have the plants in the trailer, and they're doing all right. I'm actually gonna look into building a greenhouse. Said I was gonna buy one. I've been just trying to think of, okay, it would take me probably at least the month of October to get the money to buy the greenhouse. Because I don't think I wouldn't be able to just take it out of just one paycheck, because it's going to be over $200. Well, I could probably take it out of two, but that's an awful lot, especially given Aaron money and, saving for my insurance and that kind of thing. Yeah. So, I know. Okay, the videos I'm talking about are, could you start your own homestead, and how? Adapting to the homestead mindset, and then growing your own groceries, raising your own meat and eggs, and I have the picture of our other chickens on there. Creating an apothecary, best natural home remedy recipes, preserving food, homestead money making ideas, solar power off grid, is it worth it? That video got 60 views. I'm gonna have to go back through and reshare these. A possible, okay, never mind. That was possible free start to our farm. That was down in Oklahoma. Collecting rainwater. and then more homestead moneymakers. And then upcycling and do-it-yourself projects, and then mentors and partnerships. But I went back to this site, okay, and I'm just gonna start doing a video on every single one of the topics because I need to get myself back into the homesteading mindset. I found that I've kind of lost the enthusiasm. I don't have what I did. I'm going back and I started listening to my old videos last night. And even though I didn't know what I was doing, I was really antsy about making the videos and kind of still real kind of shied off from the public, didn't really, just, yeah, kind of thing. And you can hear it, you can hear it in my voice in the videos and that kind of thing. But I still had more enthusiasm. And there's been a lot that's happened, and I've been really, really, intensely disappointed. A lot. And it's kind of worn on me. It's like the property still looks like crap. I'm still, like, I don't know if I'm really going to try to put the money into an Amish built cabin. I want to, but I don't know if it's what God wants for us. And for the money that we would be putting into that cabin, why don't we take that money and put it into this house? To the land and the property and the homestead. The time. I don't have the money to pour into the even putting the cement pad out there, concrete pad. That's a building permit. Yes, we have to get the property taken care of. I don't know. We can't really stay out in the trailer. I don't feel like it's safe. We do have people that come out here still at night. Not as often, but it does happen. I don't know what creatures were out there that night that I heard, but it scared me. And again, as I said, out there was nothing in between us and whatever was outside. And I just didn't feel like it was safe. Celsius drink. And then, yes, I think about, the time frame that we're living in and how little time we have left. And that's a big problem. Because I'm actually afraid that we don't have enough time to do what we need to do. So, I feel like we need to make the best of it. Okay? We need to put as much, time and effort and money and whatever into this house to make it into what my parents would be proud of. There's a lot of meaning for me. Aaron's always wanted this house. I love my son. I don't believe there's any woman out there that's going to be willing to move into this house. I just don't. Especially now with the way it is. We have a long way to go. And we don't have long. So, we're going to be looking at power grid down situation. And I know some of you that are like, well, that's fiction. Blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. No, it's not. I will get into doing the Bible videos. I want to start working on prophecy videos. That's going to take a lot of prayer. I want to do a lot of verse devotional videos. I have more videos to do than I have time for. Than I have time in a year, I think. So I'm going to try to do as many as possible. I did not start flooding my channel with videos like I said I was going to. It's a matter of time. Basically getting used to full-time hours right now. No, I'm not full-time, quote unquote, because they don't do that anymore. I wish they did, but they don't. However, and I need to get my focus back when it comes to homesteading. And I'm trying to get my focus, back on God where it belongs. And while I've been working, I've been listening to a lot of my Bible plans. And God has been working with me and working on my heart and in my heart and in my life. And things are still difficult with Scott. That's a whole other thing I'm not going to get into because it's not a video thing. So, but I just got to really start praying more for me and him. Anyway, so 11 minutes into this video, it's not just a chat video. From the Homestead Survival site, which I just found today again, the first of many is going to be, this is what it is today, is how to make antibiotic extract. So, here we go, guys. Really? Why are you up here? I already have TikTok. Go away. Alright. Excuse me for a minute. Alright. As I said, excuse me for a minute. I've got to make, like, some tea or something. Mint. Scott's upside. Alright, hang on, guys. Okay. So, went outside to get some mint. Because I need the mint for the mint tea. Decided to go check out the plums. The plums have been picked. My plum tree has been completely picked clean. I know it wasn't an animal. There's no telltale signs of an animal, no scratch marks on the tree trunk, nothing like that. These have been picked. Someone has stolen all of my plums. Which means now I'm going to have to pour money into putting up a privacy fence. I'm angry right now. Makes me wonder if there was fruit last year and it all got stolen. Very possible. We lost the apples on the apple tree because of the stupid bugs that were on it. So, unless I buy plums from someone else's orchard, we're not going to get them. So, very upset about it, very angry. I doubt I'll ever find out who it was. But I'm going to have to start putting some security measures in place because people have no respect. And it's not okay. So, anyway, onto the video at hand. Off from the Homestead Survival site by Heidi How to make antibiotic extract. Okay, here's the picture. And I'll probably just take a picture of that and use that. Okay, here we go, guys. Having a natural, shelf-stable extract on hand means you don't have to scramble when someone comes down with an infection, or you just want extra immune support. And I have to start getting my alcohols for the tinctures, and I've got to stock up on my apple cider vinegar. I still have to go through it. I haven't touched it. I don't know if I can even use it. I'm going to have to find out. But if I can, then I have apple cider vinegar that I made. Anyway, I'm so mad right now. I'm not okay. Very angry. Alright. These extracts are simple to make. Use herbs with well-known antimicrobial properties and can be adapted for adults, kids, or anyone avoiding alcohol. Okay, so you can use good raw unfiltered apple cider vinegar. I came across this tutorial on the YouTube channel Rain Country. Oh, I'll have to look that up. Where Heidi shows exactly how she makes hers. You can find the video and written instructions. Okay. None of this is medical advice. Herbs can interact with medications and some aren't safe in pregnancy. When in doubt, talk to your doctor. You can also look it up. You can find that information as well. Alright, ingredients and options. Herbs. Choose one or combine. Nasturtium leaf. This is her go-to herb. Other options, oregano, thyme, echinacea, garlic, and ginger. The last three I never got grown. Solvents, liquid base, alcohol tincture, 80 proof, 40% or higher, vodka or homemade wine. Honey extract, 1 part water to 3 parts raw honey for the alcohol-free option. Vinegar extract, apple cider vinegar, raw unfiltered, with the mother for a tangy alcohol-free version. Half and half mix, 50% vodka, 50% glycerin. I will make the alcohol tinctures for the strongest ones and the vinegar ones. It's going to be the easiest ones for me to do. Method A, alcohol tincture, strongest and longest shelf life because it's alcohol. Number 1, fill the jar with the herb. Chop your fresh herb, your fresh or dried nasturtium leaves, and fill a clean glass jar to 1/2 to 3/4 full. Okay, this is with a nasturtium leaf. 2, add alcohol. Pour 80 proof or higher vodka or wine over the herb until it's fully covered. Use a chopstick to release trapped air bubbles. Then top off the herbs so they stay submerged. Number 3, label and store. Mark the jar with the herb name, solvent, and date. So it would be like if it was... Okay, she's using nasturtium leaf. And everything is left in my brain. Yeah. Like there's plantain, there's chicory, there's blah 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 blah. Yeah. Like I said, everything is left in my brain. There's the echinacea, which again I never got really anything planted. Calendula. There's just a whole bunch of medicinal herbs. You guys know that. There's also borage, there's bee balm, there's lemon balm, there's oregano, anything. Anyway, so that's your herb name. The solvent would be alcohol, apple cider vinegar, or whatever, and then the date. Seal it tightly. 4, Shake it daily. Store in a cool, dark place and shake the jar once a day. Top it off if needed. 5. Strain after 6 to 8 weeks. This would be something I would have to mark on a calendar. Obviously. Yeah. Pour through cheesecloth or fine mesh, squeezing out all the liquid. Because that liquid is what you want. Store in amber dropper bottles or glass jars in a cool, dark cabinet. Now, that is very, very important. That cool, dark place keeps them good. Now, I'm going to go get something to show you guys because I do have them. This was part of my stash that I'm surprised survived. And they do come with labels, and I think they're underneath everything. And I have the droppers for these. They're in the living room in the little drawer thingies. For some reason, this wasn't in the box. I think the box got destroyed. But 12 comes in a box. And I have to stock up on a whole bunch more of these. But yeah. Dosage, adult. Start with about 1 teaspoon. Alright, that's for the alcohol one. Method B, honey extract, kid friendlier. Number 1, make the solvent. Mix 1 part water to 3 parts raw honey. Stir well. See, this is something I'm going to have to write down all this stuff because grits go down, we won't have this. Number 2, fill jar with the herb. Add nasturtium leaves or whatever herb you're using until the jar is 1/2 to 3/4 full. Number 3, add honey solvent. Pour the honey water mix over the herbs until they're covered. Stir with a chopstick to remove bubbles and top off if needed. Number 4, label and store. Cap tightly, label, and keep in a cool, dark place. Shake daily. Number 5, strain after 6 to 8 weeks. Strain and bottle just like the alcohol tincture. Dosage, adults, about 2 tablespoons or more if needed. Method C, half vodka, half glycerin mix. This version combines alcohol for strong extraction and preservation with glycerin for sweetness and reduced alcohol content. Alright. Number 1, fill the jar with the herb about 1/2 to 3/4 full. 2, add the solvent, 50% vodka, 50% glycerin. 3, shake daily for 6 to 8 weeks. 4, strain and bottle as above. And is in the other ones. Dosage, adult, at least 1 tablespoon. Method D, vinegar extract. Number 1, fill the jar 1/2 to 3/4 full with your herb. This says nasturtium leaves, but with your herb. 2, cover completely with apple cider vinegar. Remember, it's got to be raw, unfiltered with the mother. You do not want it heated at all. You don't want it processed. Number 3, shake daily for 6 to 8 weeks. Number 4, strain and bottle. Dosage, adult, 2 tablespoons or more as needed. Storage and shelf life. Alcohol tincture, indefinite shelf life when stored in a cool and dark place. Honey or vinegar extract, about 1 year. Half and half mix, long lasting thanks to the alcohol content. Check interactions as tips and safety notes. Check interactions. Some herbs aren't safe in pregnancy or with medications. You can find that stuff out. Label clearly. Herb solvent ratio and date. You want to, with a solvent and the ratio to it, yeah. Shake daily, keeps extraction even. Topical option. Heidi also keeps Manuka honey for external use on wounds. And I'm going to see if I can get some of that for our medicinal pantry as well. This way you can tailor your homemade antibiotic extract to your needs. Alcohol for strength and shelf life, honey for kid friendliness, vinegar for simplicity, or a vodka glycerin mix for balance. That is it on that one. And there are so many, so I'm probably going to be taking all of these and doing videos on them. But that was how to make antibiotic extract from the Homestead Survival site. So, and again, I'm doing this to try to get myself back into that homestead mindset. And I'm going to try to deal with my emotions because I'm very, very angry right now. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off from here. Remember, guys, check your subscriptions. Just check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. The only thing you can find out when looking up info on YouTube as to why you're losing subscribers is that they take off spam subscribers or whatever. So just check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. Click on that notification bell and click on all to make sure you get all the notifications. Be in a second. And just do your research, you guys, because it's really, really important, like this year. And I know that kind of writing stuff down from a video is kind of hard. But you guys can look up this site. It's homesteadsurvivalsite.com, and there's so much information. I'm gonna have to take some paper myself, and I'm gonna have to write all this stuff down so I have it on paper. I could type it out and then make Aaron connect my computer to the printer, which is, yeah. But I don't know if I could buy ink right away, so probably just gonna have to write it out. It's gonna take longer. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off from here, and I will see you guys in the next video, which I will probably do on the absolute next one that they have, which is... Oh, well, this was actually the second one out of it. But you know what? I think I'm probably going to do the third one that they have on here is top 10 foods for bugging out, because I think it's kind of important. But I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Check your subscriptions and do your research. See you guys in the next one, guys. Bye.